Yo, what is up YouTube? My name is Aaron and today I have a brand new life story for you, and trust me guys, trust me, there will be many life stories coming in 2017. This is the first of many and I hope you enjoy this one. Today we're going to be talking about the time close to a million birds almost shat all over me. Yeah, of course, it wasn't close to a million. I don't think I've ever seen a million birds in total in my entire life. So keep that to note. Don't take it with a grain of salt. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna start this life story the way I always do, and that is from the beginning. So let's say it was a Monday night, and I was out at a Olive Garden eating dinner, right? So whenever I'm eating, I took my jacket off, and this is very recently, by the way. This was like maybe a week or two ago, and I took my jacket off to eat. Just short sleeve shirt, and they're eating. And where I live, it's pretty cold. You need a jacket at least. So I was done, and instead of putting on my jacket right away, I actually picked up the to-go box, and I was walking out, and I was like, oh man, forgot the jacket, and went back to get the jacket, and I was like, I'll put it on in the car, it doesn't matter. So I'm walking outside, right? And first of all, the wind gust hit me. It was freezing, I tell you, it was freezing. And I was with a buddy's car, and you have to use the key to get in. So he gave me the keys to get in, and I was just walking out there. It was so cold, and all I could hear was like wings, like bird wings, several bird wings kind of flapping a little bit. They weren't flying or anything, and I was like, what is that? And I looked up, and literally all the trees at the back of the parking lot was covered with these black birds right above his car, right? So I'm like, I'm freezing, number one. It is so cold. I knew as soon as I walked outside, bad mistake, should have put on the shirt or jacket, and I would have been good. I would have been warm, but silly old me, I didn't do it. So I'm struggling. I'm walking. It's a long walk because it was the back of the parking lot. And I notice these birds, and they're just sitting there. And I'm like, oh no. If I walk underneath those birds, I know for sure it's gonna rain down. Just that white poo is just gonna come down and get all over me. So I was a little nervous for that. So I was like, okay, first of all, let me get this jacket on. Laid the food down on the pavement. I know that's horrible. It was in a box and in a bag, so it's not that bad. But put on the jacket. I was feeling warm there, so I was like, okay, I got a jacket. Let me just cover my head so I can get inside of the car. And I'm walking up to it. Nothing's happening, right? And then I open up the door, and it makes like the suction sound, like whenever you open up a door. And I heard the birds up above just, and then all I hear is like ding 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 ding. Oh my gosh, all over the roof of the car, all over the ground. Just white splotches were coming down. It was raining from the sky. I looked up, and I saw one kind of above me, and it landed maybe 6 inches in front of me, and I was like, oh no, I've got to get in. I got in, slammed the door. When I slammed the door, all the birds got spooked, and they just flew up, and all you could hear is like ding 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 all over the top of the car, all over the back. And it was so bad. There was so much bird poop everywhere, and I am so glad that none of that got on me, because honestly, if I would have shut the door and I would have been outside, I would have been covered. You would not even tell what hair color I had. There was so much. I mean, they laid down a blanket. It was just a white, shiny blanket coming from the sky, raining on the back. I mean, it sounded like a hailstorm out there, and I watched most of them fly away, just leaving their presence all over the parking lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this life story. Very weird bird poop. But, it's something that happened, and hopefully you guys would enjoy this one. So let me know what you think. Thumbs up if you loved it. If you didn't, let me know in the comments. Maybe I can change it. Maybe I can make these stories better. But enjoying some Battlefield 1. I love this tank. I actually do not know what it's called, but I got my 21 gang on the top of it. Make that emblem, and ran someone over. That's what I'm talking about. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.